All right.
And I'm going to stand right here. Mr. Anderson said he's a developer and he's developing the community. But I don't see what he's developing in this community here. He's just buying, he's buying a whole lot of houses. He's buying, people trying to negotiate with the bank, and he just comes in here and buys stuff that he don't want to fix. He don't want to spend money to do anything, and he wants to sell it back at the price that the market is not demanding. So this is all the mess that we've got pictures before and this is the after. This is some of the work we did with the driveway. We spent almost $60,000 redoing the front part of the house. And this is what it looks like. We have pictures before and we'll show you pictures of what it looks like now. We painted and we were about to re-caulk the windows to get home safe to come, but because of the litigation we can't even get, and it's costing a whole lot of money during the winter to heat. It cost me almost $10,000 to get heat and stuff in this house for winter. As you can see, the windows up there, they all need to be refaced. We put in new windows, but they needed to reface before this whole foreclosure thing came down. All this thing and the court is aware of it, but the court is not stating that Mr. Anderson take full responsibility if he's going to be claiming that he owns this property. But we're still talking to JP Morgan and Chase, and we are going to go forward with our litigation with JP Morgan. This is the side of portion of the basement. When my dad was unable to go up and down the stairs, we renovated. We got all the work done in here up to code, but they're claiming that it's illegal basement. But we're going to go back to ISD to come back and re-certify the basement in the proper way. Unfortunately, the guy who did the work did not hold the permit. I'm going to get the basement roof, but I want to also cover that ISD cited to get covers, but they never got the covers. So this is part of the lies they told the guy. As you can see, the window is completely in disrepair, which is causing a lot of heating bills, including all the way to the third floor. And then you see the trees going over there, and when the trees get rot on top of the roof, then the roof itself starts to corrode. And when we were in court, they said that I wore high heel shoes with my 59 years age. I wear high heel shoes and go on top of the roof and puncture the holes. But it's the tree that coming from over here that helps to corrode the roof. Disrepair. The windows are fairly new from 2004 up to now, but they're getting corroded, and as you can see, they need to be refaced and weather tight. They're still not done. I painted I did have the work I could do, but here I still need more work to do. He wanted to charge me $280,000 for not putting a dime into this property. Not a dime. When the bank refused to give me the modification, or they didn't give me the modification, they were able to sell the property for less than the value of it to someone who already had money. They were able to do that for $196,000, and he's wanting to sell it back for $280,000 without putting any money in here. So that's the problem we have right now. All this stuff is still there. We've done nothing but spend money. This year was part of the work the other guy was doing when he was renovating. He took off. I paid him to get the truck. He said he get his truck. He can put all his stuff here, and he was supposed to come in and remove it. It still has not been removed. And they lied in court that they removed it. It's still here. So I want the evidence of the lies they've been telling to be shown on this video. So you want to do the porch? The lower part of the porch is what they did based on the request from ISD. From the third floor, from the third to the second floor, I did that repair. I changed all the windows. I redid the bathrooms to the code level. But the only thing we did was this here. This is the retaining wall is coming down. It needs to be repaired. We were planning and working on that. All the retaining walls are not here. Mr. Anderson claims to be one of Boston's leading developer, but I don't see what he's been developing here. I don't see anything that he has developed. This is all new roof that I put on top here to secure the garage. This roof was done 2006, costing almost $4,000. I did the roof. I was working my way into Pioneer. All of the retaining and the asphalt I was put here was, all this work was done by me, by my family here. We are poor. We have limited income. My husband has been very sick, but we've been doing work on this property for almost 21 years. All of our children grew up in here. They are college graduates, people that came out of here. They are well situated in the society, working in the society, in the communities, and with the state and government. I worked for the state for 26 years. I served this Commonwealth of Massachusetts for 26 years. And this is what I'm ending up with the JP Morgan and Chase having to undercut me this way. And I'm determined. I am determined. This case will be heard all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. I filed my appeal. I'm going to file a third, fourth, fifth appeal until this case is giving the kind of a decision that needs to be given. I'm a Boston resident. I will forever remain a Boston resident. Mr. Anderson has no place. He doesn't want to live in my neighborhood. He's not going to live in my neighborhood, and he cannot come in our neighborhood and buy up stuff that he don't have the care to even invest and fix up or make it decent and livable for the people that live in this community. And it's a travesty for people to allow this type of businessman. He's not a true businessman. He's a house flipper, not even a good house flipper, because I know people who flip houses, they fix it up and they flip it. He's using this community to enrich himself. And he's also, and I will use the word, a predator. He's preying on us, and we must put a stop to it. And I'm not going away. I will not go away. He's my nightmare, and I will be his worst nightmare. That's what got it. I had the air pockets and all in there. Okay, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. You know, it may not look like, you know, up to date, but we tried in as reasonably as we can to update it. But the washing machine broke. That's been about since 2 years ago. They claim that they have repaired it, but this is the existing space. As we speak today is July 18, 2013. The space is stayed the same. It has not been replaced. Here we have refrigerator claimed to be brand new, but the refrigerator was an old one. And as you can see, the rust from the meal and the snake. We redid the bathroom, 2006, and this is what it looked. They have not put a dime in here. Painting, redoing the bathroom, everything was done by us. Front entrance, put heavy wood. This door cost us almost $2,000 to replace this. The whole entry here. The whole entry, we spent a lot of money, just, you know, to redo the entry, paint, change the floor. Remember the old floor used to be, you lived here before, the old floors, we had to redo all this work that we have done in here. And Mr. Anderson wants to claim and take the equity that we have built in here and think that he has the right to it. This is a brand new door that we redid. We redid the whole stairways, a brand new stairway. You can show the old. We took pride in upkeeping the property. But since they took over, they don't clean around here. They don't do nothing. But the judge is stating that we had an on-site maintenance person, and the judge recused him from doing the work here. So as it stands, we do it because we live here. We have pride in our neighborhood. And we have pride in the house that we've lived in for 22 years. All of the kids have lived here, grown up, graduate from college. So we can't just sit here because Mr. Anderson claims that he's the owner. No, we're going to do what we need to do until to the end of this property dispute. I have the opening, the original opening. This was just some temporary that was put here.
It was wide open.
It was wide open for almost what, January, February, March, April, May, June 3rd. Was it June 3rd before it was fixed?
They didn't fix it yet. They
No.
just used that to cover it.
Yeah, okay.
It's not covered.
This is all granite. Jacuzzi. We do more to satisfy the tenant than even ourselves. We try the best we can, but since the situation is like everything is going backwards, so I just wanted to be documented.
Okay.
Madam, when you came in, that was brand new refrigerator I brought, right? Yeah. Everything was redone, retiled. Yeah. All of the kids and the children that live here, they are all going to school. We have no problem. Everybody is doing what they need to do as a family. All of them in college, those that want to trade school are in trade school. So this is a family house. This is a family, all family members live here from the time we bought this house to today.
You guys seem really big ghetto fighters now, don't even be dropping your calls.
That was at least 2 dozen words.
Yeah, well,
This is my nephew, Nipan Chia. He's a member of the United States Navy Reserve. Our family have produced more responsible people in this society. We are member of the society. We are member of the community. We are member of the Liberian community. We've been here for over 21 years. So we're not just any family. We have produced permanent people in our society and in our community. So we just want to show that we love here and we will continue to live here. We will continue to produce the kind of people that this society needs.
So really starting back, we all came to this country. I came to the country when I was 17 years old. My wife came, joined me. We fought our way. We did everything we can. You know, we went to school, educated all our kids in this house. Our parent came. My father-in-law died working on this house. He had one of the best gardens in this yard. There was never a moment people going up and down here, they would see his garden and stop by for food. I worked in the house, developed diabetes, high blood pressure, lost my kidney, lost 4 toes, went on dialysis for 7 years, still working and living in this house. Doing everything we can, we transform this house. As you can see, the stairs, the whole house, brand new windows, rewire the whole house, repipe the whole house. We have students going through here.
People that come here that don't have no
lawyers live
money,
here.
they come to school, their parents.
Mainly, okay. We have 5 kids that graduated from college in this house. My oldest daughter now got her master's. She's married, she's her own. My second daughter, she got graduated too, but the law took her away. Our oldest son, George, he's a mechanical engineer, he's in Atlanta. My youngest son went to school, graduated, he worked for a commuter rail. Now I got my transplant, I'm still here, blind one eye, I'm still doing everything I can to support my family. My wife has worked hard, worked for the Commonwealth for almost 27 years. And all of a sudden, people coming around now saying that they want to take what we have worked for all the years. Everybody country is country for the American dreams. This was our dream. This is our dream. Why should it be slipped away from our fingers? Okay, people say for the past 10, 15, 20 years, I haven't been too active. The reason why, when I got sick, my wife took over the management of the real estate. She managed everything because of my condition. So she run everything. So all of a sudden now, we want to lose everything, sign everything over and give it to somebody else to run. This is our life. When all the kids that graduate from here, all the kids that left here, they call this place home. Our grandkids, when they come, they call Courtland home. So we are adopted kids, men and women that went on into their career. But every once in a while, when they're driving by, when they're going by, they stop here, they call here their home. That's why my wife is fighting to do everything she can for us to make sure we have our home.
Okay, okay. So this is a centralized area on holidays for most of the people who their families not here. The young people who are at college, their families not here. We have holiday gathering here. We cook. We do things for our community. We're not just people that sit around. My husband has worked for Walgreens for over 16 or 17 years.
22 years.
22 years. We mentor people. Anything we can do, we're part of it. We serve on community. Political campaigns. We help to do campaigns. We are part of this community, and there's no way. We don't want to go anyplace else. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna fight this fight. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for coming to document our plight, and we are not going to stop. We're going to take it to the highest and the highest of level to ensure that we continue to call 30 Courtland Road home. Thank you very much. To our first floor apartment that leads down to the basement apartment. As you can see, this is all. I love to cook, and Jimmy can attest to that. I'm like cooking 24/4, so I have a lot of cooking utensils, pots and all. These all the way down. Wash your hair. To the basement. This is our laundry area. All this facility was put here by me to make it easy for the tenants that live here. Space and bathroom was put here because my dad was 93 years old and couldn't go up and down the stairs, so we had to make room for him. From the cultural background that we come from, we do not put our parents in nursing home. So I had to come up with a plan to keep my dad at home. Two, my dad could not afford nursing home hospital. I hired someone who I thought was licensed and would pull the appropriate licensing for turning this family room into a licensed occupancy. Unfortunately, he took my money and didn't pull the proper license, so it was deemed that this living space, as you can see, hardwood floors. Any elderly person, my dad was very happy here. He was very, very happy living here to his last days when he died in 2010 because of the same people coming here and claiming that they own this building, and my dad became depressed and ended up leaving me earlier than he would have been. He was very strong in his mind. Okay. As you can see, this is the building utility systems here. This system has not worked since 2012. The Asian Air Land Trust said they fix it. It's never worked, so we ended up using a regular heater up there, which carry our heating bills so high. These systems were all replaced by me. Just about 2 days ago, they came in. This had not worked since, I think April, May, June 2nd. What they did, I want you to take pictures of that. What they did, you see how the thing burned up? That's for the 3rd floor. They did a tap in. You see, take that picture over there. They did a tap in there. Maintenance man came. He said he was replacing the heater. He didn't, but he did a tap in into the second and first floor hot water system, so that the 3rd floor will get hot water. But that's illegal. That is illegal. And I'm going to call ISD tomorrow to come in here to take a look at it. Setup. There's no stove in here. We only have we used to have the Joe Foreman grill and all this stuff in here, and we were told that this space is from here to go back upstairs. Amadou Jr. has been one of the sons that you can, every parent would be very proud to have. He helped his father, who had frequent medical visit to hospital. He helps me out to maintain the yard and stuff. And so Amadou had to be forced to leave this space that he's been used to since he'd been living here, and he was 6, 7 years. We moved here when he was 7 years old. And this space, after my father died, we wanted him to have some privacy as a 27-year-old young man, and now he had to leave and move back upstairs with us.